You have been lied to, not by a person, not maliciously, but by a system that told you that if you work hard enough at a good job long enough, you will eventually be financially free. That is not true, and the math proves it. Think about the best-case scenario of your current job. You work hard. You get promoted. You get raises every few years. Maybe you even reach a six-figure salary. You contribute to your retirement account. You do everything right. And at 65, if everything goes perfectly, you retire with just enough to live modestly for the rest of your life. That is the best-case scenario. That is the finish line the system is offering you after 40 years of your life. And most people never even reach that. Most people reach 65 with far less than they need. Dependent on Social Security. Dependent on family. Wondering where all the years and all the money went. Is that the life you are working toward? Because if it is, you deserve to know exactly why it keeps turning out that way. This is not an attack on having a job. Jobs are not the enemy. The mindset that a job alone can make you wealthy, that is the enemy. And once you understand exactly why, you will never look at your paycheck the same way again. The first reason your job will never make you wealthy is taxes. When you earn money through a job, your income is taxed first. Before you see a single dollar. Federal tax, state tax, Social Security, Medicare. By the time your paycheck hits your account, a significant portion of what you earned is already gone. Now here is what makes this shocking. The wealthy do not primarily earn income through jobs. They earn through investments, through businesses, through assets. And the tax treatment of those earnings is fundamentally different and significantly more favorable than the tax treatment of your salary. A dollar earned from investments is taxed at a lower rate than a dollar earned from your labor. In many cases, significantly lower. This is not a conspiracy theory. It is written directly into the tax code. And it means that the system is structurally designed to make it harder to build wealth through a job than through ownership. You are not just trading time for money at your job. You are trading time for the most heavily taxed type of money that exists. And here is where it gets even more uncomfortable. The second reason is that your income has a ceiling. Your expenses do not. No matter how good you are at your job, your salary has limits. There are only so many promotions available. Only so much the market will pay for your role. Only so many hours in a day you can trade for money. But your expenses? They have no ceiling. Inflation keeps rising. Healthcare costs keep rising. Housing costs keep rising. The cost of a decent life keeps going up every single year while your salary raises. If you get them at all, rarely keep pace. Which means every year you stay purely dependent on a salary. The gap between what you earn and what you need quietly gets wider. The wealthy understand this completely, which is why they never rely on a single income stream. They stack income, salary plus investments plus rental income plus business income. Multiple streams flowing simultaneously. So when one slows down, the others keep moving. Your job can be one stream, but if it is your only stream, you are one layoff, one health crisis, one bad year away from financial devastation. Now here is the part that is both the hardest and the most hopeful thing in this entire video. The third reason is opportunity cost. And it is silently stealing your future every single day. Opportunity cost is the value of what you give up when you choose one thing over another. Every hour you spend working for someone else is an hour you are not spending building something for yourself. Every ounce of creative energy you pour into making your employer more profitable is energy not going into building your own income streams. This is not about quitting your job tomorrow. That would be reckless for most people. This is about using what your job gives you, a stable income, as a launchpad, not a destination. The most financially successful people in America did not wait until they were free to start building. They started building while they still had the safety net of a paycheck. One small investment, one side project, one skill developed outside of work hours that eventually became its own income stream. Your job is a resource. Use it as one, but never mistake it for the finish line. Here is what I want you to walk away with today. Your job is not the problem. Believing your job is enough, that is the problem. You deserve more than the best-case scenario the system is offering you. More than working for 40 years and retiring with just enough. More than a life spent making other people wealthy while your own financial future stays uncertain. The path forward is not dramatic. It is not quitting everything and starting over. It is simply deciding, starting today, that your job is your foundation, not your ceiling. Build on top of it. Invest from it. Create from it. And slowly, one decision at a time, build a financial life that no single employer can ever take away from you. Drop in the comments. Do you feel like your job is a launchpad or a trap right now? Be honest. Because your answer says everything about where your financial journey is headed next. If this video challenged the way you think, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And hit subscribe because every week we go deeper into the psychology and the truth behind money. I will see you there.